What's up, guys? Hope all is well and you guys had a great day. Hopefully it was better than my day, to be honest with you. But I got some cool cards to show you today. Just kind of random stuff from different areas and whatnot, but just some stuff that I think is really neat and had kind of sitting out for some videos, and going to be putting it up after this in different spots. So I need to get this cleaned up. But several really cool things. But we'll start out with this. Your friend and mine, Shane, with Shoebox Legends. We got the other trade going here. So Brent and Pepe, Wolf Bark, Wolf Mossy Gurr, Ears Wolf Trade, Wolf Bagwell, Bark Bark, Anderson Gurr, Leo. If you don't know what that's referring to, go over to Shane's channel at Shoebox Legends and it will clear it up. But this is the trade, the latest trade, and he's got stuff headed his way for this. But here we go. We got the Don Mossy rookie. Mr. Ears himself. Absolutely love this card. I think it originated from Dan with Old Sarge Collects. Shout out. But that's where it came from. Traded to Leo, and then Leo was a super tough negotiator, but I wrangled it out of his teeth, and here it is. So got the Mossy. There's the back, super clean, great looking back. I love these cartoons on these. These are just amazing, man. So that's awesome. Got me a Mossy rookie. Beautiful. Thank you, Leo, for that. And also Shane threw in there this awesome embossed card of my guy Bagwell. Super cool card. Really deep embossing. These cards are fantastic. Even the back image is embossed. But really, really neat card. Thank you, Leo and Shane, so much. This really does kind of consummate that Larry Anderson trade properly, like it originally did back in the early 90s. So that's awesome. Thank you, guys. Love this stuff. Very happy to have those. And next up, I normally just do singles. I don't do panels and stuff a lot, but I really like these M&M's panels from 87. And when you cut the perforations or you tear the perforations, they're not super neat. You don't get good grades. These are really tough to grade as it is. I've sent some in before. They don't like giving these good grades. And the way they came and the way they've been handled over the years, it's tough to get them nice. So most of these things are pop, 12 to 20 something kind of things. There's not a whole lot of these, but there's, quite a few better 9s and 10s, I would suppose, but not a ton of these things out there. But I really like these 1987 M&M's panels. This is my guy Sandberg with Mike Schmidt. Really, really cool card. I'll show you the back of this one. I won't bore you with the backs of the other ones, but that's what they look like. But I just really enjoy these, so I did pick up my 3 favorite ones. So that's that one with Sandberg and Schmidt. This one here, it's got my guy Cal Ripken, and it's also got George Brett. So a couple of all-time greats right there. Just super cool. Really, really like these, even though they're panels and they're, oversized. But then my other guy, Nolan Ryan, with Steve Sachs over there. And of course, they don't have the team logos, so, a lot of these food issues didn't have them. But you still get the good look, and you get the rainbow on the shoulders there for Nolan. But those are all 8s. They're pretty tough 8s, so I'm really, really happy. They're basically perfect straight out of the box, but just they don't grade things like that super high. So very, very happy to have those. Next ones, we'll just put up a little foursome here. I was showing the Nolan Ryan Bo Jackson, Nolan Knows Bo the other day, so I pulled out these just to kind of finish that. Everybody knows this one, the classic with the big bow on the back. But that's the 90s score. Everybody knows the poster, the card, the whole thing. But that's not the original football, baseball Bo Jackson card, okay? So here's the card I showed the other day, and this is a very low pop. They made millions of these things, and there's not many that are 9s. So these were in the front of that blister pack, so they're just super impossible. But that's the Nolan nose bow that I showed the other day. But this is, it's a fairly valuable card, but this is the classic Bo Jackson. So the greenback. So this is a 1987 classic. Shows him in the Auburn football uniform with the baseball bat. Of course, the metal bat. But this is the original football baseball card, not that one. But that's the card that Nolan is holding in the Nolan nose bow card. Okay. So that's what I was talking about the other day, and I told you I had a 9 of this, but I needed to pull it out and put those together. But this is a spectacular card. I really, really love it. And this one is, of course, Nolan holding that card. And, of course, he busted his lip, you know, the famous bloody lip thing. Just cool stuff. And they were just two uber superstars at the same time in the early 90s. It was, it was them and Jordan, and that's they just lived above everybody else. But I did want to pull this one since we had these going. They did make one of Dion. There's a blue back, but it's 1990, so same year as that. But they did make a Dion. I got a 9. So he's in his Yankees baseball uniform, and he has his football helmet and tossing up a football. So this to me kind of made a nice little roundabout foursome there. I enjoy that. I like some of the classics. There's some other ones I want to get graded and get. There's a Dave Justice, Justice Prevails card. There's some fun stuff from that era that I would like to get a 9 or 10 of. But just nostalgia stuff. But this one actually has some value. This in a 10 has value. This has some. These have some decent value, but that's really a good card. I mean, that's a rookie card. So very cool stuff. I wanted to just go ahead and show you that because I think that kind of rounds out what I was showing and talking about the other day. So that is that one. The next thing, you know, we might be heading toward another Subway series. Who knows? The Mets, shout out to Mookie Chilson. The Mets are kicking butt. Yankees still going. And this card here is from 2000 when they did have the other Subway series. So this one's Roger Clemens. But these are pretty rare, and they're fairly valuable. They're super tough to get back then, so you're not going to find a whole lot of these. But these have an embedded actual New York Subway token. So that's what's really cool and kind of unique about these. But they're called Fanfare. And this one, you can see the Subway series there. So you had guys on both sides have these cards. You got Mariano and Piazza and all these different guys. But this is the one I wanted, and I finally found one a while back. And I really, really like it. So that's the World Series from 2000. They got the Subway series, and they got the Subway token embedded in the cards. And they're pretty rare, so I really, really enjoy that. I love that kind of stuff. So I wanted to show that since I hadn't before. This one here is a 1997 Fleer Ultra. They had inserts called Home Run Kings, and these are really, really cool. I got the Sosa. Check this out. So it's an acetate card, as you can see. It's got silver foil over here. You can see it shining there. Silver foil Fleer Ultra sign. But these things are like atomic refractors, except for they're clear acetate. So when you move them around, they have that kind of atomic refractor looking sporadic shine, but they're clear. So you kind of get both. And I know the camera's not picking it up perfectly, but it's just super cool, man. To me, it's unique, and I haven't seen a lot of this exact kind of thing going on. So I really like it because you don't see it from one angle, and then the other angle, you can kind of see all the designs popping. So how about that? And they did actually put some stuff on the back in the part that's whited out there. You can see there was 12 of them. This is 9 of 12. But yeah, I really like that. Home Run Kings, 97 Fleer Ultra. if you have a guy you like in this set, man, I would pick one up. They're gorgeous and they're just very unique. Don't see that kind of stuff really ever. This next one I wanted to show just because it's such a beautiful card. This is from the 96 Upper Deck VJ Lavero collection. He's one of the great photographers, and they had a few great sets like that over the years, but this particular one I really, really like. I like a lot of cards in this set, but you can see the back here. He's laughing and holding this huge bat there. But check out this shot on the front. Look at that baseball card. So you got the kind of copper kind of embossing on this, VJ Lavero Showcase, Ken Griffey Jr., Mariners, that kind of thing, and then the Upper Deck symbol. But the shot itself is just perfect. Coming down on the field at an angle just above him, follow through, you can see his name and his number. That is a spectacular baseball card photo. And that's what I'm all about. So that is an under the radar card right there. And for any Griffey fan, go get you one. They're not expensive. I don't remember what I had to pay for the 9, but you can get raw ones, you can get sets. These are cool. There's a lot of neat photos in there. There's one with him and Bonds, and there's a bunch of really, really neat photos in here, but that is my favorite. That is a spectacular baseball card. Absolutely love that thing, and haven't really seen too many people talk about it. But this next one is Hitman, Donnie Baseball himself. I'll show you the back first. This is George Bell on the back. And these are fairly low pop. There's not a whole lot of these in 9s. But this is the 1984 All-Star Program insert hand cut. Now I cut this out and I cut it perfect. The front is perfect. The back always is going to be offset because of the way they printed these. The tins, the few tins that there are, look just like this. You can't help it. This is just as tin as anything else. I sent 3 of these in. I think they gave me all 3 9s. I was hoping they'd grab a 10. Back not too long ago, there was only 1 10 of this. But I was happy. I wanted to at least get a 9. And this looks perfect. It's, you know, of course, centered and sharp and all that. But that is a Don Mattingly rookie card that you don't see all the time. And I think it's super cool. Hand cut from the 84 All-Star Program. This next one is kind of a triplicate. It's 3 cards that kind of fit together. So I think it's neat. But these are Donruss Preferred from 98. They're numbered to 1997, which at the time, you know, was a super tough pull and considered rare. Now it's, you know, not so rare, but they're really neat though. But they're called Tidal Waves. Now, not tidal like it should be, it's title, like winning a title. Tidal Waves, if you look them up, that's how they spell it. And you can see there, he's an American League batting champion with Frank Thomas. But you can see that over here, they got kind of a wave pattern, okay? This next one over, Jeff Bagwell, Tidal Waves. You can see the wave over here and the wave on the right. And then I'll show you the Ripken. Ripken Tidal Waves, Donruss Preferred. This foil up here and here look really, really good in person. But if you see, they fit together. So when you have 3 of them, you have a complete set. And you can see how this line, this purple and everything, just kind of, the wave kind of just runs through all the way. So they kind of make one cohesive unit with the edges and with the design. I think it's super cool. So I got 3 of my favorite guys, so I could hold them together and have it look like that. But that's a neat shot. That's a neat that's a neat concept there. This next one's from 1999, so this is a tough card. This is serial number to 100. This one's 99 out of 100, and for anything from the 90s, numbered 99 to, you know, numbered an 100 or less like this is really tough now. And this is a beautiful card. They made a Century collection, and then they made these die cut holofoils. that are serial numbered to 100. So instead of just having the regular foil, not numbered, and then the straight edge, I'll show you the back first. This is Willie Mays. I think I do have a Sosa somewhere, but this is Willie Mays. I really like all the old players in this set. They have everybody, man. They have all the classic guys. Mickey Mantle. They have a lot of great guys. Some of them are expensive, Mantle especially. But look at this. Look at that card. So all this stuff you see that's hollow foil is not on the regular ones, and this edge on the left is die cut instead of being straight. And then right there you can see it's serial numbered. So these are serial numbered to 100, 99 of 100. Just beautiful cards, really tough cards. But they have a lot of the old greats. I mean, going way back, Honus Wagner type guys. They got really cool photos. I wish I had all of these, but they're tough. It would be easy to get a set of the basic ones, I guess, just to have the images. But when you want something kind of special, so this one's the Sporting News top 50 players, and that's the ones with the old guys. There's a lot of contemporaries in '99 that have these as well, like the Sosa I have. But I wanted to show that one. Now you see a PSA 8. But these are real tough. This is a Pop 1, none higher. So you're looking at the highest graded card on the planet of this card. So it's not like an 8 is bad. This is really good, and it's the best one, the best copy that has been graded. So they're super sensitive, but this thing looks great. The foil's amazing. It's rare. It's Willie Mays. I mean, come on. Can't get much better than that. This one is one I had from a kid, and I sent it off to be graded. It only got an 8. I don't know why. It looks really nice. It's straight from a pack. It's basically perfect, but you know how it is with PSA now. But this thing is a 2000 Finest Ballpark Bounties. And this is the Bagwell, but look at that. It looks like you're like looking into a crystal ball in the middle. It's kind of hard to describe just on camera. I mean, the whole thing has a nice shine. This name down here has a really nice shine. But the baseball in the middle, just, it looks like it has depth to it. It looks like a crystal ball, even though it's a flat card, but really cool. I just wanted to show that. I don't know if you guys have seen that or if you have these, but I love that. I love that. So I got my guy Bagwell in that one. I think it's really neat. This one also I had from a kid. They gave it an 8 as well, even though I kept this thing perfect. But this is the Church's Chicken. Now, they made some cards, but then they made some inserts in the packs. Man, I wish we could, let's just talk about that for a second. I wish we could get baseball cards with our fast food, right? They need to bring that kind of stuff back. I don't care about, you know, how they have to get the license. Just do it. I want Denny's to come with some cards. I want my Church's Chicken come with cards. But as a kid, I just loved this. But they had regular ones, but they had inserts called Showstoppers, and they actually did the Dufex technology. So I'll show you the back real quick. So obviously Pinnacle made this, you know, with the Dufex. But these inserts blew my mind as a kid. The front is just perfect. The back's always going to have a little chipping, but this is a super nice one. Pretty low pop on this stuff anyways, but yeah, it's got the Dufex, and I just really like it. And plus it brings me back. It brings me back when I was younger and collecting, and love that. So I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I have it. These next ones, I got three different guys on this, but this is one of the most spectacular inserts ever made. Now, this one is from '97, and this is an Ultra hitting machines. Now, the hitting machines you hear a lot of people talk about are these totally different ones. The cogs look way different, the cards look way different, and they're shiny, and they're just not at all like this, but I guess they're more rare than this. So a lot of people go after those. I'll show you the back first of these. I really love these. So you can see the cogs there. This is Bagwell. But look at the front of this thing. Holy buckets. That thing is sick. It's got this texture to the whole card. and this kind of teal and rose gold, it just works. This really just works for my eye. You can see all the cog teeth there. It's a die cut, of course. Lots of just intricate design. When you look at it closely, it's got texture and design everywhere. I think it's one of the most spectacular looking inserts of all time. Here's the Sosa. Same thing, just amazingness all over the place. Just absolutely love these cards. I just don't see anybody talking about them, and here's the Ripken. So three of my favorite guys, but they're just super neat cards. No need to get them graded. You have to try to get decent ones. Most of the time the corners and they're all chewed up, and just getting decent ones like this that look really good is very tough. So I would never send these off to have them send me back a 6 or 7 or whatever they're going to throw on it to make me not like it. But look at the detail in that area and all the texture everywhere. These cards are fantastic. I really like them. I love the way they look. I love the color. It's just got a unique texture and shine to these things. Yeah, I would like to have them all for sure. But those are 3 of my guys. So those are the ones I picked up. Some of them are not super cheap. I'm sure, you know, Griffey never is. But those are cool. Really, really like them. The next ones I'm going to show you are from 1996 Pinnacle Summit, and they just call them 1996 Summit on the PSA slab. But these are great cards, and these are called Above and Beyond. And a lot of times PSA messes up and doesn't put the Above and Beyond. Remember how we talked about the prize collections the other day? This is kind of the same way. So it's a parallel. You can definitely tell these are way different than the regular ones, but a lot of times people submit these and the PSA gurus, experts don't catch it because they don't know what they're doing, and they don't put that on there. But I'll show you real quick the back of this one. This is Griffey. This is a checklist, but you can see very clearly Above and Beyond. That's not on the normal one, okay? That's what tells you, like that PC for prize collections. This tells you it's the special one. But when you look at the front, you can see it's a foil, looks great. But when you hit the light, bam. It's kind of like that Electric Lava kind of look, except for it doesn't just move and dance quite the same as those Matrix. But this is a very special looking card. The regular ones don't have that. So luckily, a couple of mine, they knew what they were doing. They put Above and Beyond on there. But if this card was a standard one, it wouldn't say that on the back, and it wouldn't look all crazy awesome like that. There is another Griffey. This one is horizontal. Really like this one. You can see back here on the back. So you can see the Above and Beyond there. So this is one of them, but look at that. Bam! Really like that. He's getting ready to bunt there, but you can see the Seattle logo there. But the regular cards don't have all that awesome, crazy, shiny, lava-looking stuff. So this is the Above and Beyond version. So that's another Griffey. Look at that. That looks awesome just sitting there. This one here I super love. It's a Derek Jeter card, but it's got my guy Cal Ripken in the background. They kind of subtly put him in the background of this card. Now this is one of the ones they messed up. So I bought it. I probably saved money on it because the slab needs to be redone, but there's the Above and Beyond. And you can definitely easily tell this is an Above and Beyond card. But there's Jeter, and you can see they have a subtle Cal Ripken there. And then when you turn it, bam. I mean, that is crazy. So this should say Above and Beyond right there because it's the parallel, but it doesn't say it. But look at that. It looks fantastic. And there's Ripken smiling there in the background, passing the torch kind of to Jeter. So very, very cool. Couple awesome shortstops, but I love that card. Jeter and Ripken. And you got that Above and Beyond. Look at that. Look at that thing, man. Oh gosh. Ripken, fire. Man, that's spectacular. Oh man, there's some cool baseball cards in this world, guys. Absolutely love this stuff. The next ones I'm going to show you, we're getting toward the end already, but this is the 97 Zenith. So the Pinnacle Zenith, these are spectacular photography. So you know about some of the Upper Deck and of course Stadium Club photography and some of these sets, that VJ Lavero set, stuff like that. The EOS collection, there's things that have great, there's sets of cards that have really great photography, but this is one of them. The 97 Zeniths have very unique kind of look to them. I'll show you the back of this one real quick. There's Sosa, but there's a photo. So he's just out in the field. You just don't see them normally take photos like that. So they're all kind of unique. Nothing shiny about these or anything. It's just spectacular photography. Here is the Bagwell. Just a really good shot of him mid-swing there. Very, very cool. Here's the Frank Thomas. So I say if you got a guy in this set that you really like, pick it up. Really cool. You don't see him running like that very often, so I love that shot. This is where you start to get into the spectacular stuff. This shot of Jeter right here. Look at that card. Spectacular card. Great smile. Stretching out on the field for the game. Just amazing, amazing card of young Jeter. And one of my favorites, here's the Ripken. This shot is just awesome. Look at that. You can see the ball coming in over there, or going out, I should say. You got Pudge Rodriguez here, but he's hitting it. The light's hitting his back. The shadow, you're just in the action. This is a spectacular photo. That is a great baseball card. One of my favorites. Definitely one of my top 2 favorites in this set. And here's this one. I love this card. And I've had these for a while. I know Greg likes this card. Someone had showed it to him and he bought one. But there's the Griffey. Bam! So a little bit different than that Lavero I showed you earlier, but he's just on an island, man. Just Griffey. No one else being shown. He's cranking the ball. You can see it flying there. The dirt. I mean, that's baseball. That's just fantastic. But the photography in this 97 Zenith set is just so good. That is a great card. But since I was showing you those, I wanted to show you, they had box toppers with these, and they weren't the standard like what you would see with the box topper with the 5x7 or smaller kind of thing. They had 8x10 box toppers, guys. And they're the same as the other ones, so the backs are the same. But look at that. There's the Bagwell. It's an 8x10 glossy photo of that card. I mean, these are cool. So I bought 3 of them. That one, and then my 2 favorites, the Ripken. So this is a huge 8x10 photo. What a great, great photo. What a great card. Gigantic 8x10 card, but just when you're dealing with this beautiful photography, the size does it justice. And here we go. Here's the Griffey. Right there. Just an awesome photograph. I love the cards, but these 8x10s are just, these are special. Really, really love that. Really, really happy I got those. So those are super awesome. Just wanted to show those since I had the regular ones to show you. But last and not least, I wanted to show these because I found these in a box the other day that I didn't even remember I had them, but these are from 2000. There's a couple of stamp sets from 2000. This one are all the old ballparks. You can see Shibe Park, Comiskey, all this kind of stuff. It's just neat. Old Yankee Stadium. Ebbets Field. So pretty neat. Not player related. I like the way they did this ball field at the top. So I had kept these sheets back from 2000, 24 years ago now. Had them in a box. Came across them the other day. Just wanted to show them. And they do have backs. I'll go ahead and show the back of this other one. But they have the names and little blurbs about them. This is the Legends of Baseball. This is the one I really like. So it's the all-century team type players, but only this many of them. But there's a Josh Gibson on here. Super cool. But of course you got the Babe, Jackie. You got all the greats here. Gehrig, Honus, Satchel, Clemente. You see it. Ty Cobb, all these guys. So I really thought that was cool. Uncut sheet. Stamps of all-time greats from 24 years ago on this this stamp set. But I didn't even remember I had them. So I thought that was quite neat. Just wanted to show them since I had just unearthed them. But that's it, guys. Just wanted to show you some of that stuff, talk about it, and just show some cool cards. So hope you liked it. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your comments and your subs and likes and all that stuff. I really appreciate it, guys. And until next time, thank you so much. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.